Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. So glad to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We are out here on Lake Ontario, folks, and today we're going to be trolling for salmon. It's early May and the water temp is 42 degrees, it's still cold. And I've got one line out there already with a lead core line, and I'm running the American Smelt. I've got the chartreuse one on there, chartreuse silver. And on this one, folks, I've got the purple silver. And we're gonna put some line out here. I'm gonna run this line off, but I'm gonna run it off to the side of the boat. And I'm gonna use this planer board, folks, to keep me off to the side of the boat. So this one's gonna be straight behind the boat. This one's gonna be off to the side. And these American Smelts, they'll dive 20 feet. So I'm putting the 20-foot one off to the side of the boat with the planer board. It's gonna be shallower. This one with lead core line is down there about 40 feet. So it's a little bit deeper, and the reason for that, folks, is the shallow bait I want on the side of the boat. The deeper ones could be behind the boat. If the fish are spooked, if they're shallow, they'll go off to the side. The deeper ones won't be as spooked, so I could run those baits straight behind the boat. I'm running a line counter reel, and it's got a little counter on here, and you can see as the line goes out, it's letting me know how much line I have out behind the boat. So I'm going to put 100 feet there. Actually, I'm going to go 120 feet. We're going to go 120 feet behind the boat, and then I'm going to set this planer board up. Okay, now that I got my 120 feet, I'm going to use this planer board, and it's very easy to use, folks. There's a little pin here. I just lift the pin up, slide my line in. So there, now it's held like it's held in place. It's not going to come off. And then there's a clip here that's like a clothesline pin, clip, and it just clips my line and holds it into place. And now what I could do, folks, I just let out some line. That planer board is going to go off to the side of the boat, away from all the noise, and hopefully, if there's any shallow fish that are up suspended, I'll be able to hook into them on the side of the boat. So that's going to be my second line out. I'm going to get a third line out, folks. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do there with a jet diver and a viper spoon. Let me just get this line in place, and I'll show you my third setup. Okay, so those rods are out, folks. On this side of the boat, we're going to go down 30 feet. I've got a jet diver on here, and that jet diver is going to take me down 30 feet. And I've run about 5-6 feet of line off the jet diver. And if in case you're wondering, you tie your main line on the jet diver to the snap, and you tie your lure line off the swivel section. So what I did is I got myself minnow imitating plastic, and I rigged it on this size SS20 Viper spoon, and I rigged it in such so that it stays nice and vertical. It's got a nice vertical presentation, and that, folks, is just gonna, that Viper spoon is gonna flash and flutter, and that trailing bait comes along the back side. I don't know if you could see it here in the water. Let's see if I can show you. It might be a little bit difficult to show you with this smirk, but anyhow, the spoon flashes and flutters, and then the trailing bait comes along the back side, and it looks like two actions in one lure. So I'm going to drop that down now with this jet diver. So that jet diver, again, I'm going to go 30 feet behind the boat. So that's going to be another deep line straight back. So I've got my two deeper lines straight back, one at 30, the lead core at 40, and then off the side of the boat, I've got a 20-foot flat line. So I'm covering 20, 30, and 40 feet, and that's what I want to do today. And right now I'm in about 45 feet of water, and I'm going to head out maybe to 60, and I'm going to zigzag between 60 and 40 feet and see if I can locate some of those active Lake Ontario salmon and get into a fish or two. So glad you could join me, folks. It's a beautiful day. Okay, folks. The Viper spoon, folks, has struck first. Oh, feels like a good fish. So I moved in, I'm in 44 feet of water. And this jet diver with that Viper spoon, is running 30 feet deep. Now comes the battle, folks. Now comes the battle. He's coming in towards the boat. Oh, these guys are fast. Oh. It's coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in. I've got the boat going, still in gear. Now he hit, folks, at 2 3/4 miles an hour. I've been varying my speeds between 2.5 to 3 to 3.5 miles an hour. Oh boy, he's taking drag. And this one hit at 2.75. Oh, it's a good fish. He's away out there, folks. He's away out there. Had a lot of line out. He just gave me a nice jump. Oh, I tell you, I love that Viper spoon. If I would have had a herring, I would have put a herring strip on the back. But the beauty with the Viper spoon is you could use any bait you want. Cut bait, live bait, artificial bait. Tip the Viper spoon how you want it. And this SS20 model, we run it a lot in saltwater, folks. But it's also fantastic for big game freshwater, like I'm doing today. Come on, Mr. Salmon. I love it. When they swim towards the boat, you can gain some ground on them. Oh, all of a sudden, he decided to take another run. Oh boy, folks. Spring salmon fishing. Lake Ontario. Oh, boat control, where are you? Oh boy, he's got some weight to him too, folks. Oh, here he comes again, here he comes again. You do not want your line to get loose or they could shake the hook. Here he comes, swimming towards the boat. I love it, that's great. I'm gaining, folks, I'm gaining. Oh. Come on, Mr. Salmon. These are king salmon mainly out here. Also known as Chinooks. Actually, we had a great time fishing Alaska, folks, for king salmon. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link here for you. You can check out the video. We had a great time in Alaska fishing for salmon. But here I am right in Lake Ontario fishing for salmon. Wow. I had a lot of line out, but when he hit, he ran too. He just took off. Took a lot more line. I'm getting there, folks. Feels like a good sized fish too. Hopefully you won't tangle with my other lines, but you never know. That's the issue when you're fishing with 3 lines out like this. Wow, it's actually tiring, folks. It's actually tiring. Oh, let's get a look at this salmon. Oh, he's peeling again. Oh, he's jumping out there. Oh. Well, I'm gonna try. Oh, I just marked another nice fish at 40 feet down. A 40-foot fish will easily come up and hit a 30-foot lure. The salmon will hit up. They won't go down for a bait typically, but they'll come up for it. Okay. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Wow, you can see there's a few boats behind me there too. A lot of people out today. It's a beautiful day. You know, when it's overcast like this, these salmon will be on the bite all day long. They will be aggressive, active, and on the bite all day long. Oh, this is one strong fish. Getting a good arm work out here. Gaining, 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 gaining. tighten up on my drag just a bit. I think what else I might do, folks, because I'm here by myself, I'm gonna put the boat in neutral. Because even if those other lines did produce a fish, I'd be hard pressed to do anything with it. So I'm just gonna put it in neutral and take my chances. If I get tangled up, I get tangled up. I'll just untangle myself. Boy, oh boy, he really out there. Oh, wow, he's on top of the water now. I got him to the top of the water. Let's see if I can get a little leverage on him now. Wow. Boy, these salmon. They are really one strong fish. Okay, there's my jet diver. That's a good sign, folks. There's the salmon. Oh, it's a beauty. Wow, it's a beautiful fish, folks. It is a beauty. Look at that salmon right there. Oh, that's a nice fish. Real nice fish. Let me grab the net. Beautiful salmon. I brought the bigger net today, folks. He's tuckered out and he is in the bag. Yes. Yes, now I can put the boat back into gear. And there's one nice salmon. One viper spoon salmon right there, folks. Oh, that's a nice fish. You know what? I'm gonna take let's get a quick weight on this fish. I'm gonna grab my weigh scale. I'm gonna get a quick weight on this fish. Let's see what we got here, folks. I'm gonna weigh him right in the net. Right in the net. And it's, what do we got there? 13, 15, 14, 15, 14. 14, 13, he's about 14 pounds. I'm gonna say about 14 pounds, folks. That's a beautiful salmon. All right, let's get him off the hook, take a nicer, better look at this fish. Whoa, nice little hook set. Nice big game, solid hook there. Okay. Wow, that, folks, is one nice Chinook salmon right there. Oh, there we go, folks. That's a great fish right there. Beautiful, beautiful fish. He's gonna go to the smoker. We're gonna have some smoked salmon with this one, folks. All right, let's get him in the box. Smoked salmon coming up. Okay. Oh, it's even fit in the live hole. He takes the whole live hole up, folks. All right. So, 30 feet of water, first fish of the day. We're gonna put this viper spoon, we'll get that viper spoon out of the net. We're gonna put it right back out there again. And if the viper spoon at 30 feet produces another salmon, I'm gonna lift up the American Smelt, run that at 30 feet as well. Keep the other boat suspended at 20. That's gonna be the strategy today, folks. It's a gorgeous day, fishing for salmon. I absolutely love it. They are so strong, as you saw there. Sometimes it takes you a while to bring them in, but that's part of the fun. I love it. Folks, I want to thank you ever so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. It's always great to see you, and if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe. We have a great family of subscribers. We always welcome new subscribers. We like to put a video out once a week, typically each Tuesday. And folks, I want to thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, until next time, good luck and good fishing. What a start.